Hey there. So I'm not quite sure if anybody's going to know that this is going on right now, but I decided to do this one because we're getting to ready to watch WrestleMania. So before that, though, I thought we'd talk about the Vinegar Syndrome announcements because there's a few of them. There's a bunch of partner label announcements, and there's a bunch of Vinegar Syndrome announcements as well. I didn't actually go in and look at them really because we were traveling a bit today. Um, so with that being said, whether I'm not sure we're going to get one person or no people. I one thing I am sure of is that I'm ready to look at these announcements. I want to see what they are, and I think I saw one, but it was a partner label, so I'm not quite sure what the Vineyard Stone announcements are. So we're gonna see those if anybody's here. We're gonna see those together and try and figure out exactly what's going on. Are these good announcements? Does it for me? Like I know they did really well with their other stuff. Hey there, Eddie. Welcome, man. I'm getting ready to look at the Vineyard Stone announcements for the first time. So this is literally you're gonna see them live with me. You've probably seen them, but I have not. So we'll go into my thoughts on those. And yeah, let's do this. Okay, so Terry, what the hell is that? So I'm just going to bring up the this here, so basically I can see your messages as I'm going through this. And if you can see the TV in the background, then you know, yes, I am getting ready to watch WrestleMania. But I am kind of curious to see what there is. I stayed offline early on today for a specific purpose because I am the guy that really hates April Fool's Day. Not the movie. I love the movie, but I hate the whole idea of like okay, so it is the cat creep. So we'll start with the VSL. So this is Syndrome Labs. This is where they do their older kind of more classic films. This has a gorgeous cover. It will scare you out of your skin. So let's see exactly what this has on it. I want to see the transfer. So let's go here and see what we got. Let's dive through this. Yeah, it looks like a really good transfer. Like you can see some like grain in it, which you should see. Uh, I filmed at home, did a video a while back, and I think he redid it today because I was watching it and I didn't get a chance to finish it. Talking about restoration in 4K. 100% check it. Me say you should check it out. So we got feature wise on this one right here. We have it's 58 minutes long. It's a short film. So yeah, 494.6. So we'll be around that time. And audio commentary with Kevin Lyons and Jonathan Rigby. Brand new audio commentary. Feline Frights. Author and critic Kim Newman discusses cats and classic horror. That sounds really cool. Versatile sleeve artwork, English STH subtitles. Um, and a quick, before going any further, the quick dramatic reading of the plotline to The Cat Creeps. Here we go. When a wealthy widow sends a $1,000 bill to the local newspaper claiming murder, blackmail, a corrupt politician, and $200,000 fortune to be had, it's up to reporter Terry Nichols and photographer Pidge Flash Laurie to figure out the nefarious plot and clear the politician, whose Terry's soon-to-be-named father-in-law name. But they won't be alone. Among the colorful cast of characters are Terry's beautiful fiance, a liar with his feline phobic secretary, a very deceiving private detective, and finally a mysterious woman and an even stranger black cat, which may be involved with the murder itself. Sounds interesting. It's from director Earl C. Kenton, who did House of Dracula, The Ghost of Frankenstein, Island of Lost Souls. So great, great pedigree here. We got Noah Barry Jr. in this one here, Lois Collier from Cobra Woman, Paul Kelly's in this one. So let's quickly look at the Picarama. I'm gonna go here. So that's a call. Damn it. Climax Wet Dreams. Is this Climax the Ruffy that they did on DVD back then? Hey there, Alvin. Welcome, man. Roberta Finley and Walter Sears production company, real time enjoyed a lengthy and fruitful collaboration relationship with director Henry Prashad. Presented here are two of their final collaborative efforts. We got Climax, and we also have here Blank Dreams. We'll go with that. Anyway, so feature-wise on here, do we have features? Commentary for Climax with producer Roberta Fenley. She has really good commentaries. Moderated by film historian Casey Scott, and the original theatrical trailer for the other one. Let's get out of there before I get in trouble. We got a Medusa t-shirt here, which looks pretty damn cool. One left and small. Oh, an extra small. 11 left and small. It's out of stock in medium, so there goes me getting the Medusa one. Why can't I be a large? Well, thinking I probably don't want to be a large, do I? The Medusa Siren one. Any mediums there? Yeah, I could get the Medusa Siren one, but yeah, probably not. We got, looks like the slip protectors are back in stock. Those are out of stock for a while. The standard slipcover, Vinegar Sanitarium archive ones. One's for Ultra Box. These shoes. So there's different ones to get. Let's look at the titles. You guys want to see the slip covers? That's not what you came here for. Vacations of Terror 1 and 2. Sounds interesting, but I don't know this film. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Looks like there's two of these. Looming large over the landscape of Mexican cinema, no family names are bigger than Cardona and Galando. Well, I agree with one of those. It depends on which Cardona we're talking about here. So both families traverse every genre and style, and sometimes their paths would cross, as they do here in the Vacation of Terror series. Vinegar Cinema is proud to present the worldwide Blu-ray debut of the terrifying double feature from two of Mexico's finest genre filmmakers of the 80s and 90s, Reno Cardona Jr. III and Pedro Galando III, newly scanned and restored in 4K. I swear to God, if there's animals in this, I'm going to flip. After inheriting a new summer home from a deceased relative, wealthy Fernando brings his family, his niece Paulina, her boyfriend Julio, who happens to be an occult expert. What a coincidence, right? Quickly they discover strange happenings on the property, but when Fernando's young daughter, Gabby, falls into a well and returns with an old doll, things take a turn for the horrific. What? You would think if your daughter fell in a well and she came up with a creepy doll, I want to get it from her. Just putting it out there. Run amok with telekinesis, terrifying hallucinations, fiery car crashes, and ample scares. Only Julio, with his knowledge of the dark arts and the help of a mystical amulet, can bring this Vacation of Terror to an end. It actually doesn't sound bad, and I'm not a fan of this director, but it doesn't sound bad. Fitting into the lineage of sequels that outshine their predecessor, not a surprise to hear this one. The Vacation franchise returns even bigger and better with Vacation of 2: Diabolical Birthday. Julio is back, quietly running an antique shop when a chance encounter with the singer Mayra, a Mexican pop icon Titania, and her younger sister Tanya brings him face to face with the evil doll, and the nightmare begins again. Racing to a birthday party for the young Tanya, who is now under the doll's spell, Julio arrives in time to witness the carnage begin. But will he be able to stop it? Filled with the action-packed set pieces, face-melting gore, buckets of blood, the sequel ratchets up every aspect of the original. This sounds good. I would actually see. This is like I would buy the Reno Cardona Jr. to get the Galando. New 4K scans for these from the OCN for the first one, and from an archival positive for the second one. So it might be a little bit rougher on the second one, though the second one's one I'm more interested in. Video interviews here for the actors, composers, special effects artists. It does sound good. I mean, and you know me, Eddie, I've ragged on, that Cardona stuff. I was iffy on it. But that's me. But I 5 women for the killer. It's gotta be Giallo. Giorgio Pisani, a journalist, has just returned from an international assignment, only to discover that, in his absence, his wife has died during childbirth. However, a seemingly unavoidable tragedy takes an unexpected, sinister turn when Lydia Franzi, his wife's doctor, reveals that Giorgio is sterile and therefore couldn't have fathered his wife's child. Soon after learning this terrible news, a mysterious black-clad killer begins stalking the city, viciously murdering pregnant women who are in the same maternity clank as Giorgio's deceased wife. That sounds good, guys. Could Giorgio, in a fit of guilt-ridden madness, be responsible for these horrendous crimes, or is he an unwitting participant in the sinister plan of an even more wicked culprit? An exceptionally mean-spirited Giallo made at the height of the genre's golden age. Stelvio Massi's the guy that did Arabella Black Angel, so yeah, expect some good stuff out of that. Uh, Five Women for the Killer stars British character actor Francis Matthews. Oh, that's good. Alongside Pascal Rival, Euroslee stalwart Howard Ross, of course. If you ever watched any of those like Fulci movies, stuff, you know him. Barely seen outside of his native Italy. This is a really good one. This is a big find. Get a brand new commentary with film historians Eugenio Occoloni and Troy Haworth. A 25-minute interview with the looks like the son of the director. We got another interview with one of the actors. We got another interview with Lucio Cosi. His interviews are always like spot on, like amazing. Talked about Five Women and the evolution of the Giallo film. I like this one. Damn, this is really good. These are good. These are good announcements, guys. Curse of the Blue Lights. I remember this, but I only remember. I agree, Eddie. Only remember this for having like a cover that I really hated. So I don't think I ever ran into this movie. And see this here, like face on the cover. It was pretty similar on the face of the VHS box. And so I thought, like, that looks stupid. I'm not renting. I'm not renting that. Uh, but here we go. Let's see if it's better than it looks like when I was in the video store. The desolate town of Blue Lights, which gets its name from the mysterious nightly illumination close to the graveyard, is rumored to be cursed. The origin of both the lights and the curse itself have been left to legend, but rumor has it that ancient monsters roam the area and have been responsible for the countless deaths and tragedies which have afflicted nearby residents. When a group of college students decide to spend a night investigating these supernatural occurrences, they quickly find themselves in for a nasty surprise. After uncovering an ancient relic, which leads them to a terrifying subterranean lair of the Malden Men, giant monsters who need to ingest human corpses in order to sustain their strength. A lo-fi monster film oozing with regional charm, John Henry Johnson's Colorado Lens, Curse of the Blue Lights, is a cheerfully entertaining and highly original take on a traditional creature feature. So it looks like it is newly restored in 2K from the director's personal 60mm print. That's actually really good from the answer print. It's director approved with the 1:8:5 aspect ratio for the first time, by the way. We get a brand new commentary with the co-writer director. We get a archival commentary track with the writer director and actor crew member, because these like sets, and we get a 97-minute documentary. That's actually pretty freaking good. Scenes from an alternate version of Curse of Blue Light sourced from VHS. So actually, yeah, overall, I'm going to say it is a good bunch of films. April package is $115.94. It was that in Canadian. So that's not bad. Not bad at all, actually. End up getting After Blue. The soundtrack's amazing. Did you really? I don't think I've got the After Blue yet. Unless that means you mean Curse of the Blue. Because I'm about to go to the other one here now. But first, I kind of think we got to do this. We got order stacking's been added. And welcome to it, by the way. Are you getting ready for WrestleMania? Because I am, and I'm not even excited about most of the matches. Though I do like Drew McIntyre and Gunther. And Sheamus too. So a new thing they have here, basically, we started offering this service several years ago during one of our Black Friday sales, add to existing order. It lets customers add to their existing order for free using a shipping option called add to my existing order during checkout. So basically what they're doing now is you can add to exist. If you say you buy the April package, or you buy like one of the other packages, like say March, whatever. Well, not March now, it's over. You can order new other things, add to your existing order. And for instance, like say you buy the April package, you want to add more things to like partner labels. Then you can do that until April the 14th of 11:59 EST time, when the free shipping option will be disabled. So for a half a month, really, you got time to go in, look at, see if you want any other Vinegar Cinema titles, any partner label titles. Hey there, Dustin, welcome, man. and it doesn't delay shipping. And I don't think you got to be subscribed to do it. So that's actually pretty cool. By the way, I will read out the thing afterwards. Where in the blue hell is the? I'm looking for the partner labels. Come on, why is it down here now? So, guys, are you ready to look at these? So, Kenny has Bullets Over Summer, which is what again? Looks like it was done in 1992. There's so much Asian cinema coming in now, isn't there? Like, and that's not a complaint. That's actually just an observation. That's really kind of cool, actually. Plainclothes authors Mike and Brian are on the trail of a trigger-happy fugitive dragon. I'm guessing you don't mean a real dragon. Um, Planning to stake out, they commandeer the apartment of an elderly woman who mistakes them for strange grandsons. Their mission is further disrupted by wandering schoolgirl Yen and Mike's nascent feelings for the neighborhood's laundress, who completes the fortuitous family put at risk when Dragon and his goons come knocking. Part of a winning trio of genre benders, bookend by Biozombies and Julian Love. So I'm going to guess Julian Love might be coming. Bullets Over Summer showcases Hong Kong action auteur Wilson Yip at his most playful and unpredictable. A cops and robber film subverted by a warm sitcom premise culminates in the unlikeliest of hangout movies about fate, coincidence, and finding one's chosen family. Sounds interesting. I liked it better when they just was a cops movie, like gangs stuff. We got The Civil Dead coming here from Utopia. I'm a big fan of Utopia's work. Looks like this one was done in 2021. It's a bit new. A misanthrope, struggling photographer just wants, hey there, Alan, to watch TV and eat candy while his wife is out of town. When a desperate old pal resurfaces, his plans are thwarted with spooky consequences. Okay. Okay. Like, if anybody knows these films or anything, like, feel free to say, okay, that's a really good one. Because this is the one that interests me. Full Moon Trilogy. And no, it's not the company Full Moon. So it's three films. I think they're all based around like filmmaking or like filmmakers. In Silver Bullets, not the werewolf one, though there's kind of a werewolf part to this, I think. An actress disrupts her relationship with an indie art house director when she takes a role in a more successful genre filmmaker's new werewolf project. Largely improvised and shot over several years, Silver Bullets draws inspiration from Chekhov's The Seagull. I don't know about anybody else, but that actually sounds really freaking good to me. Art history. Art history. When a director becomes jealous of the budding relationship between his film stars, his emotions threaten to sabotage his own production. Set entirely in one location over the course of a few days, art history facilitates between Adam Wingard's long, dreamy, static takes and Swanberg's chaotic handheld camera work to create a mood of claustrophobia and mystery. Yeah, I'm down. This sounds really, really good. A young, engaged filmmaker couple and their actress or roommate find themselves hosting a mysterious visitor. Over the course of the night and the following day, he sleeps with all three roommates and then disappears. At which point, the characters and the actors playing them attempt to figure out what just happened. We get a Stray Bullets, a short film that looks at Swanberg's process. A 20-page booklet includes an introduction by Joe Swanberg, cartoon by Kent Osborne, interview with Swanberg by Josephine Decker, a zone pitch letter outline and scene written by Caitlin Scheel. So all the three films are directed by Joe Swanberg. Next up, we have The Great Basin from Circle Collective. From Below the Earth to the Stars, The Great Basin is a documentary feature that builds a complex panorama of rural Nevada in the western United States through a tapestry of characters who work, live, and play there. The Great Basin, whatever, is the location of the loneliest road in America and can be seen as a microcosm of the economic, social, and ecological marginalization of the 21st century rural communities. That's a me thing. I'd watch that. I watch the hell out of that. Yellow Veil Pictures do some interesting work. So we got the Hourglow Sanitarium here, done in 1973. Okay, that sounds good. Joseph visits his dying father at a remote mental institution. where time itself doesn't seem to exist and the line between dreams and memories become indistinguishable. Adapted from a selection of short stories from Polish Jewish writer Bruno Schulz. It's a masterpiece of surrealistic Polish cinema, a phantasmagoric look at the collective trauma of the Holocaust. So, yeah, VHS hit fest. We got that. Justice Ninja Style. Done in 1986. Brad Tolan is a martial arts instructor who moves to DeSoto to open a karate school. He is framed by Chief Deputy George and his partner, Officer Grady. Oh, Waymar Johnson. For a murder he did not commit and is thrown in jail. Uncertain if he will ever see trial with the help of a mysterious ninja, played by Ron White. Because, when I think of ninjas, I think, Ron. That's obviously a ninja name. Brad escapes from jail and must evade capture while he tries to clear his name. Justice Ninja Style was filmed in DeSoto, Missouri on a tiny budget, but had the entire town passionately behind it. That sounds really cool, actually. The result is one of the most entertaining ninja movies ever made. Okay, I gotta see. Hopefully there's no blink and you die in the dark. It's VHS-ish quality, so you gotta expect that. I think I get a real kick out of this one. Not gonna lie, I'd have fun with this. Dark Star brings out Krat, the one that that people knew about. So from 2020, when children left to grandmoms without smartphones, they're bored to tears. That is until grandma finds them loads to do. She tells them all about a magical creature named Krat that'll do whatever its master says. When they stumble upon an instructional manual on how to build one, they don't hesitate. All they have to do now is buy a soul from the devil. It's an Estonian film done in 2020, behind the scenes featurette. Should be fun. Okay, I have this one. So I can actually give you information on this one. I own this one. Lady Street Fighter. So this is Renee Harmon. And Renee Harmon, you got to see her to believe her. She's very good in this stuff. James Bryan directed a lot of Renee Harmon stuff. I can actually probably, if I can reach it, I'll go grab it for you guys in a second. There's She Makes the Bad Guys Bleed, written and produced by exploitation demigod Renee Harmon, and directed by the legendary James Bryan, who brought you Don't Go in the Woods Alone. Lady Street Fighter is the story of Linda, a tough as nails karate cop on the trail of a ruthless scumbag who murdered her twin sister, which you get to see at the beginning of the film. From the outrageous fight scenes to Harm's and cripple outfits, this is a joyous blast of no-holds-barred chaos from one of the most unheralded women filmmakers in the history of American cinema. I agree. This is a lot of friggin' fun. This is a real. If you missed out on this AG for release previously, do not make that mistake again. This is a really good one. Revenge of Lady Street Fighter is also on here, and we get some extra features like commentary with director James Bryan and the AGFA team, street fighting trailers, booklet written by Annie Cho, and I don't think we had a booklet in the original one. Of course, there's a bonus film, Revenge of Lady Street Fighter, which was done in 1990. A whole 13 years after the original was done, which also includes commentary with director James Bryan and the AGFA team. We got Street Fighter trailers from the AGFA Vaults, booklet with writing by Annie Cho of Bleeding Skull, and that bonus movie, which Revenge of Lady Street Fighter. So strong recommendation on that one. What do you think, Ken? AGFA has brought back the Lady Street Fighter film. Do you think people should grab it?
No.
What? That was one of the most fun things we watched.
Why would we grab it?
No, not us. The people that don't have it.
Oh, I thought us. I was like, why? We have it. Yeah. It's fun.
Red Cockroach.
And by the way, when I walk through the door and you say, what do you think about it? It doesn't mean anything to me.
Red Cockroaches. Set against the backdrop of futuristic New York City besieged by acid rain and populated with mutated insects and flying cars. It's an insect movie. I'm not going to buy it. Bartender Adam repeatedly encounters a mysterious and enchanting young woman. And we're going to go on because we are almost at time to watch the show, aren't we? We're not? That's 10 minutes away. Something in the Dirt by XYZ Films is here. I'm only going to stop on ones that I seriously think they. When neighbors John and Levi witness supernatural events in the Los Angeles apartment building, they realize documenting the paranormal could inject some fame and fortune to their wasted lives. And ever to deeper, darker rabbit hole, their friendship phrase as they uncover the dangers of the phenomenon, the city, and each other. Done in 2022. And we're going to watch the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always 30th Anniversary Special. I am so much going to watch that, Ellen. I'm a huge Power Rangers fan. Oh, CIP has a new one. It's Canadian International Pictures. Speaking Parts. Who's in this one? Hotel employee Lisa develops an obsession with her coworker Lance. A struggling actor has appeared in several films as an extra. With the help of a local video store, Lisa carefully investigates Lance's body of work as he undergoes his own pursuit of screenwriter Clara and a film role inspired by her late brother. As their connection grows, the production ties to reality start to unravel, and so do our three protagonists. One of the singular and defining films by celebrated Canadian auteur Adam O'Guyan. So you know it's going to be good. Speaking Parts mixes all-consuming video addictions of Videodrome with an artful, perverse explorations. Underwhelmed? There's some decent stuff here. I mean, the giallo looks good, Sean. The Blue Lights one, I'm not so sure on. And you know, I'm not a big Cardona person. Big World Pictures with Taming the Garden. This is not about what I think it's about, is it? Okay. Note to the rivalry between men and nature. Taming the Garden is a story of how a powerful man indulges an unusual hobby by having century-old trees uprooted in communities along the Georgian coast and transplanted to his private garden. You're going to save and get the Empire set and the Jackie Chan Volume 2. That's an easy $150 just for those two. That is true, man. Oh, thank you for your story. Appreciate that, man. I think we're going to go with the Empire set, don't you? I was very lucky that good friend of the channel here, Swift, sent me a birthday present donation last night, and we've been looking at some stuff, and I want to get something that we can enjoy together, and that it will be really fun to have. And I think the video store one is the one to go with. Deaf Crocodile's Time of Roses is here. I'm going to pass by that one for right now, but I will go to Vinyl Nation because this is I actually like this when I saw this movie. We are 5 minutes away before I got to end this, so I do apologize, guys. But each year puts out a lot of really good documentaries. Vinyl Record Renaissance. Jesus. The Vinyl Record Renaissance over the past decade has brought new fans to a classic format and transformed our idea of a record collector. Younger, both male and female, multicultural, this same revival has made buying music more expensive, benefited established brands over independent artists, and muddled the question of whether vinyl actually sounds better than other formats. It does, you heretic. Vinyl Nation is digging into the crates of the record resurgence in search of truths, set in deep wax. Very excited for the Empire set. Me too. We watched Castle Freak. Oh, that is so good. And a DSR scene, so it would definitely make it easy. Record store day is coming. Well, I wish we had records here. We don't have record stores around here, do we? Any at all? I don't think so. And the other ones here are The Wounded Man and The Zodiac Killer is getting a re-release. Definite recommendation on that one. So what do I think overall of these here releases? They're pretty good. There's actually a whole other big announcement, like email that I got, which I'll probably do tomorrow. Because tonight we're going to sit back. It's still my birthday weekend. I'm going with that. So we're going to sit back and we're going to watch. Want to say it with me, Hand? We're going to watch. What are we going to watch right now?
WrestleMania.
No, but you got to say it like the old Vince way. It's got a WrestleMania. All right. I want to thank everybody for joining me here today. Big thank you out there to all of my amazing people that watch the channel, amazing patrons. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are liking the new podcast versions of some of my videos I'm doing it there. And have a wonderful night. I will see you soon, right here in the cult of cinema.